welcome back to Straight Talk. I'm sure many of you know it's National Police Week, a time to honor law enforcement across the nation, especially since this past year has proven to be one of the deadliest for law enforcement. USA Today reports that the number of police officers killed in the line of duty hit a 5-year high in 2016. Not only do policemen put their lives on the line, but they are also coming under more and more scrutiny thanks to the organized campaign that has caused riots and destruction in many communities across the U.S. The Black Lives Matter movement has agitated many riots and has fostered immense hatred for those that serve their local communities. According to the New American Magazine, the average American is completely unaware that the rioting and agitation that seem to be spontaneously breaking out all over the country, the pressure from below, are actually the result of a well-funded and highly coordinated campaign provided by some of the wealthiest people on the planet. These so-called wealthy people include George Soros, of course. Back in the summer of 2016, DCLeaks.com published a 69-page report in which Soros' organization, Open Society Foundations, documented its plan to use Freddie Gray's death to accelerate the dismantling of structural inequality generated and maintained by local law enforcement. The report stated, recognizing the need for strategic assistance, the U.S. Programs Board approved $650,000 for the groups at the core of the burgeoning Black Lives Matter movement. Soros has been a known advocate of a nationalized police force since the Obama administration's criminal justice reform. And is Soros using this crisis he helped create to transfer police accountability from local to federal? The New American Magazine reported that Soros' Open Society Foundation's generosity has been known for funneling tens of millions to radical activist groups and race-mongers to building what leaked documents refer to as a national movement to reform law enforcement and working with the Obama White House to do it. This reform is heading to the ultimate goal of nationalizing the police. Signs of nationalization are all around us with initiatives such as community-oriented policing services and federal law enforcement training centers. We as citizens should be alarmed, considering this means more government control. According to the New American Magazine, our founding fathers viewed with great apprehension the dangers of centralized government. As a result, they placed constitutional chains on federal policing powers, reserving the vast majority of those functions to the states or to the people. We would do well to heed our founders' advice and keep our local police accountable to local communities instead of doing the bidding of the federal government. Our previous president made obvious strides to gain federal control of our police forces. We need to make sure President Trump doesn't follow in his footsteps. A good place to start is by taking action by starting a Support Your Local Police Committee in your area to raise awareness of what is happening to our police. The JBS Society's agenda states that over the years, the situation has changed, but not the danger. In fact, the danger of a national police is more acute now than it was in the 1960s, when our SYLP program was launched. Today's attack on the very concept of local police is subtle in the midst of anti-police violence. This is why the JBS Society created its Support Your Local Police project and why it is needed even more so today. Celebrate National Police Week by going to our SYLP Action Project page on jbs.org and check us out on Facebook and Twitter. So until next time, God bless and see you next week.